The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder, number 25.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Worth will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
0-1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, Ben Revere.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Jimenez comes again on 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here comes another 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trumbo has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Wieters is under it, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop. Cal Ripken.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. His first homer here in the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting eighth. Second baseman. Jonathan Scope.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
In now, Ubaldo Jimenez. Line, but speared on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles strike for a run thanks to the Wieters home run. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Catcher Wilson.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that. So coming to the plate, Professor Kim, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Professor Kim.
Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Rendon is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Espinosa's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they're. Here's Jason Worth. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Jimenez comes again on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Danny Espinosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So
Tanner
striding forward now,
Roark.
Tanner Roark. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 19.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, fielded by Rendon. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. The 0-1 delivery. This is popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. His first homer so far in the series, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. As he rips it on the ground to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles get one on the home run by Adam Jones. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Catcher number 40.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
This is a big at-bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at-bat.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Ready with the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan Scope.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Striding in once again, Ubaldo Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Roark makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Digging in to try it again, Professor Kim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Jason Worth. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Blown away as he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty. One man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Two and two count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Danny Espinoza, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Ripken fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Manny Machado.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play, and sometimes you just find a hole. Tough break for the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Revere going back. Gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. His 2nd home run of the series as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Pitching for Washington.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting number 10, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He grounds it sharply to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started. And after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Worth is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The pitcher, number 31.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ubaldo Jimenez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So Clint Robinson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Clint Robinson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Machado has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Nationals.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Ben Revere. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman Daniel Murphy.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Nationals Park, on to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Blake Treinen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. He's been very successful with their game plan.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike one, 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. Oliver Perez
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Lined hard toward right center. Revere is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Time to take a look at our starter
Shortstop.
comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cal Ripken. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Ready once again, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Darren O'Day comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
56, Darren O'Day.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
2-1. Now the pitch. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
0-2.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready for another chance? Danny Espinosa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. To short. Ripken has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, pitcher
Trey Turner is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one.
Trey Turner.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Felipe Rivero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Matt Wieters will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Pedro Alvarez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Michael Gibbons enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Machado is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Schoop. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Ubaldo Jimenez. Strike oppose. He's our top. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Steven Strasburg is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt has lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at Ben Revere. He's a nice defender. Now, he doesn't throw real well, but what he does to compensate for that, he charges the ball real nice. But he can still go back and make a catch if he needs to.
So stepping in, Professor Kim, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
First pitch on its way. pitch outside. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere will wait on it. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Revere is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get them people behind you, and you need to score a run.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kim is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight?
Nope,
and a ball 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Chris Davis.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Cal Ripken. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A pause and the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for Washington, catcher Wilson Ramos.
In there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Bounced softly in front of the plate, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. From the stretch, lined hard toward right center, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay throw on to first, a double play.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Tom Seaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. Home half of the third coming up.
Leading off for Washington.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jason Worth.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now. Swung on and missed 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
In now, Danny Espinosa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Steven Strasburg. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Professor Kim. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Revere. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
13, Manny Machado.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Here's Chris Davis now. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Davis waits on the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1. Here's Ben Revere back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Daniel Murphy.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Seaver steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Revere is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Murphy's got it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Washington, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Anthony Rendon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kim shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
Striding in once again, Danny Espinosa looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Snap throw to first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Seaver is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Scope comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another chance? Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Professor Kim.
Stepping in now, Professor Kim.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He'll try it again, 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. This one's down to third. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches,
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, is able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but it got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Here's Chris Davis now. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's on the money, but dropped at second base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch it in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. Worth puts it right on the dime. He's out at home plate.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Cal Ripken. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's running towards second. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Oh, that's just out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they're Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
35, Brad Brock.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in now, Jason Worth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Ready once again, Danny Espinosa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. National. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Sean Kelly will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Stephen Drew will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder, number 25.
At the plate, Professor Kim. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles lead. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Zach Britton.
Clint Robinson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Clint Robinson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ben Revere tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Now batter, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Ripken makes the catch, and they are world champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Dave Steve, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's going to be the key for him today, HR? Dexter Fowler is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Charlie Blackmon.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Rougned Odor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the Thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Throw over to first, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Jed.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Steven Piscotty comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Sinker. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Randall Grichuk is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Murray will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Murray.
Swing and a looper to left. Grichuk is over. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Steven Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Carlos Santana is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the flag court and gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Left fielder, Ryan.
He swings
Braun.
and sends it in the air to right center field. Piscotty's there for it.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting 8.
Striding in, Greg Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th. The pitcher, number 18.
Now batting, Carlos Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Longhorns lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Longhorns.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Standing in now, Dave Steve. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Piscotty has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in for his second
Blackmon.
at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Rougned Odor now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
This is skied into short left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty, the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Dante Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Dante.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Eddie Murray.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Diaz is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in it. Digging in to try it again. Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Hit to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fouled back.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Dave Steve, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Carlos Martinez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
And he's back easily. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Throw to first. And he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Blackmon. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
That's outside.
That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying, you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Now another 0-2. Popped up, calling for it. Garcia, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Rougned Odor now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
In now, Dante Bichette. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liner toward right center. Bichette moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1.
Oh, that's just out.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Michael Givens will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore, and we are tied 2-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Lifted in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 41.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. Ready for another shot now. Greg Garcia. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Garcia.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Tommy Pham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field.
The go-ahead run is now at third base. You got no outs. You're going to force the defense either in or give you a run. So we'll see how they play it. But, man, you put yourself in a great position now.
Aledmus Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Chris Davinsky is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. That's by him for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit hard toward the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Jed Jerko comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Throw to first is in the dirt, and now everybody's safe.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A weak chopper up the line. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Anthony Rendon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk looking up, gone to lead off the inning. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The pitcher, number 47.
Mark Trumbo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Mark Trumbo.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. On his way to second is Blackmon. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
The shortstop, Ned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out. Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Grichuk. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Kelvin Herrera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit hard towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Johnny Peralta is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Eric Fryer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Eric.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Murray has got it, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning. Sun Hwan-Oh comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Dante Bichette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a present.